opening up with it, I believe, in some games, like first 2 picks and just like being like, okay, come at us. They're big fans of this hero. He used to do the rapier timing a lot of times when he did play, just like manta to rapier and stuff like that, but it's been nerfed. It's been changed, I should say. Well, we'll see what the option is they're starting tri-lane.
This is G. They try and start the action, but Yamich, chshrct, and Panto will happily turn towards him, and indeed that combo. Little Shredder and tag team, you just don't stand a chance.
No, and it's -8 armor that it applies as well too. Like that is actually crazy. Lightstone. Actually, -7, right? Yeah, 7. Sorry.
I was going to say that was some good maths from you there, Fog.
But no, it isn't. Sorry.
I wasn't being sarcastic. Good match from you. Good match from you there, Fog.
Damage. But they're the tri-lane right back up there, so it just says that
Oh, Yamich.
game, they want to secure it. They'll get another one.
Down bottom. Panto. He's away. He's away. Swashbuckle's back up. He won't go down here. But he is going to have to probably take the walk back. Plenty of regen coming out. He's got a salve heading out, but he's going to stick around in lane. Just pop the salve rather than go back for the full reset.
They're going to pull the side here. Panto, he's going to try to get it. He should be able to, and that's going to deny almost a whole wave from Shachlo. He's going to struggle down here, absolutely, especially if he's left completely alone. These two will kill him over and over again if he's not careful.
And they have to do this Extremum. This is best for the lane setup, not having a support down here with him. They've got to have the 2 top.
It's securing the Medusa farm, so
yeah.
I don't really mind it. Because otherwise what ends up happening is like Viper's going to be getting these kills, forcing the wave in, and they're going to kill the Undying over and over again. This is causing problems. chshrct might feel a little awkward. He's not playing in the lane, and he's right.
Guys, I mean, like, top lane's crazy. And the brawling coming out between the two. Oh, Yamich is fine. In fact, Extreme, they might just be able to tell. I would say he's fine. He's not fine at all. He is not. He's dead.
Wow.
There's Extremum. This tri-lane's just completely handling what Winstrike's trying to throw at them.
I love it. They're gonna both. All right, we're kind of low on mana. Let's just go back to base. You know, there's nobody top anymore in pressure or Medusa, so we're not gonna be there at the moment. Really good stuff. Extremum starting out the game. For the Medusa, who's now, except you're guaranteed now on the Medusa pretty much. You can get.
Yeah. And you know, you're happy to take that trade where Shachlo's just not really going to get any farm out of this bottom lane.
Yep, absolutely. It's a Medusa game.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You know, Medusa's not entirely like Alchemist, but it's in a similar kind of statistic where the game is all about the Medusa. If she has a bad game, you're not going to have a good game at all. So. They now can switch up the lanes. We see Chu around that 3-minute mark. Pretty appropriate too, since it's right around the bounties. He makes a move down and up. Panto.
Oh, he wasn't ready for Chu to be down it. They'll kill him. Chu, killing spree on this line. 3.5 minutes in.
Dire structures are
now he's got to make sure he doesn't die to give it up to somebody too badly, because killing spree do give that bonus experience jolt. So it could be unlucky for him that he did get all the kills, actually. Shachlo's getting stuff now too. Sure, 3 last hits, but hey, getting some levels. And now they are bringing, as you said, Lion down here to at least give him a bit more. Panto will either tell him stun, and his squad range creep under the south.
And top lane, even with the deaths, chshrct has still been able to farm pretty well up here. Taking some of the neutrals as well. Bottom lane Shachlo, this time he'll go down.
Another subject for the bone king.
So much damage. I am actually loving this build now. I think this might just be the thing. Yeah, there's 2 points in Shredder.
Yeah.
Since it got buffed so much, the damage is absolutely ridiculous, especially with a built-in crit hero too. Like, they're -8 armor, so this mortal strike comes in, and it's truly mortal.
Oh, it's been looking very good on Panto. He's been able to do in the laning stages. As you see just the trade there with Chu. Yeah, you just don't stand a chance.
Crazy. He actually might just get the kill. He's gonna be able to cook E in a second, and he's actually got another Shredder up in 5 seconds. So Chu's gonna have to turn and stun. Second now.
He's got Mellow here. But I mean, you're seeing the potential. Just you can't trade with this.
No, and how does an offlaner get trade with most of these? Like a 5 position that has this in a lot of games. It seems very strong. Shachlo. Still cooldown on his swashbuckle for a second here.
I mean, one more hit and he's gone. Can Panto find him? Oh! Oh,
Gets the bottle.
the cookie. It's in and he's out.
That's still dead.
Panther, he's just making the magic happen on this bottom lane. Setting up a beautiful opening, beautiful safe lane for dyrachyo.
They'll go down. Maybe they can get a return kill on the chshrct with the Medusa in the line. They should be able to.
Chu just dominating casually. Here's like 4-0-2. Chu having a wonderful start here as the line. All 6 kills, pretty much. You know, it's got Chu's name on.
Yeah. Medusa almost top of the net worth too, so yeah, the lanes work. You know, like you said, Viper, chshrct is still farming, but it doesn't feel good just dying instantly every single time.
It's a lot of
You're
deaths.
giving a lot of experience. Like Medusa's level 6 already because you've gotten stuff on Viper and you've given up more because of that.
Rebel still able to step up and get that haste rune despite EXTREMUM trying to set up for the timing. Chu this time around not quite quick enough with the stun.
EXTREMUM haven't had really the time to go for stacks this game, but it's perfectly fine because of the way that all the action's been kicking off. They've just been securing the farm. So they'll be able to do those eventually later on as Chu maybe going a little too aggressive this time, scouting some stacks.
Looking pretty dead here. I'll let it go the way of Rebel as well.
Why?
The Rebel will be able to end that streak, yeah. We'll see. I mean, how does sort of the timing for a free farming Wraith King work into a Deucer? Like, you're getting what your armlet, your radiance, what your blink BKB, and then you've got to, you know, you're trying to end the game. You don't want to continue to farm against a Deucer.
I think it's gonna be something similar like that. Also, just playing around Roche. I think even like armlet into Roche might be the play with the little shredder when they have like enough skeletons and stuff like that online. If they see an opportunity, I'd like to see them go for a really early one. But yeah, I think they have to just, you know, you want to be playing as aggressive as possible, and they do still have a really good lineup. Ultimate at the ready though. It's
Yes.
nice to on Wraith King. He just skills it right away.
Let's see. They don't get the snap fire. They can get dyrachyo twice though. They get him once. Shacho's still not got 6 though. And dyrachyo knows. He's straight out with the TP back towards the tier 2 as we're heading to the jungle. Top lane yamich, chshrct coming in with the dive onto G. There's no help available for him as they bring him down. Yamich, he's kind of stuck in by the zombies though. He's taking a fair bit of damage there from the tower because of that. Yamich is able to roll his way out of the situation.
Get out of there. chshrct will now be able to push this tower. He's gonna go rushing for this Atos, having a little bit more forms of catch for himself, keeping the Deuce in there too. You know, Nether Toxin might be something that can be powerful too versus Deuce, and she just stands there and definitely counteract that split shot later on into the game too. Chu. Mellow's in the area. No coil just yet, but he's got a DD.
Yamich. He's... Oh, swashbuckles off the mark. Doesn't matter. Mellow's happy. Means he gets the kill.
Bottom, Panto, he's gonna just take the lane. Gotta hit 6 early. Is that what that means on the Snapfire since they've had a good time down here and Wraith King's just straight jungling. G finds an opportunity to sneak in, get some deep wards in. At least watch where that Wraith King is farming. Now I want to see some stacks though. Now I want them to get anytime they do have a moment to get those as G. Actually, potentially getting solo kills.
Panto just goes for it. He just goes for it. G's not ready for that amount of damage. Very nicely done, Panto on his support. Snapfire just looking fantastic.
The tower is also going to take a significant amount of damage now from this snap too. This is a bit of a mess up there from G. He could have maybe been stacking instead with this stuff.
Another kill on Yamich. By a little time. But yeah, this top lane seems to be a deadly place for Winstrike. Winstrike, though, overall they are winning out on the farm. Mainly because of the fact that Shachlo is falling behind a little bit as the pan go down bottom, not really being able to find much farm at all. In fact, he's moving up to the top now, as he's just trying to get some of that progress, make up for the tough time he had in the lane matchup.
Again, down bottom.
Oh
my god. The damage is insane. The Mortal Strike comes in with the minus armor and he's just...
Wow, I want to see people picking this in my lane when I play this. Snapfire support. Yeah.
The cooldown is so low as well too. If you literally have
low, it's
another
cheap.
stun in your lane, you're gonna get 2 little shredders off, and it's like that's 500 damage straight up just from the shredder.
Oh, it's looking insane. It's looking great. I mean, I already feel like this is going to be something that we see, you know, teams all up and down the regions being trying out. Now already, you know, Snapfire's support, you know, this hero in any role, mid. Of course, we've had some players, you know, that do still like to pick it in the mid lane, but definitely showing its strengths from what it can do from position 5 alone.
Yeah, now you can go your medallion as well too. It's like the build-up is so nice. Like Solar Crest is like the best item for supports in the game. So and it fits the hero very appropriately as you're already innately tanky from just stats because you're a strength hero. So yeah, this is good stuff. And Winstrike already up to 3K lead because of all this. And I'm still seeing EXTREMUM now is starting to stack. I was about to say I'm still not seeing stacks, but G now taking the time out to go there. He's 0 and 5 on the Undying. I actually like literally just want to see him.
Oh, Winstrike, they're out in the hunt. They've got the kisses back online.
Rebel's got the blink, or the Yule Scepter, sorry, so he's got some protection for himself now.
He's gonna have that set up.
He shows himself.
Setup's in. And they've got him. Doesn't stand a chance that any sort of disable, plus that minus armor and a right click from dyrachyo, and anybody's dead at this stage.
I mean, yeah, this,
Dyer's
honestly,
bottom
man.
tower is
I'm gonna play
under
this right
attack.
after this game. This looks really fun.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
I mean,
And now they actually get deep vision around the triangle. It's usually pretty hard to actually break into this area, especially when we're playing like Undying. That catch.
And they've got the kisses. nefrit's going to put the stone gaze, but of course he's out of range of it. So these kisses are going to come down, actually missing quite a fair few of them though. So nefrit's actually going to be okay. He's out to the side. Yes, yeah, dyrachyo's still got some of them, and there's the minus armor. They get the last hit in. dyrachyo's trying to close the gap onto nefrit. nefrit, he's running. He's trying to hide, cooking forward, but he's away. nefrit's up to the high ground. dyrachyo can't quite finish him off. I'll go over towards the puck instead, but puck's out with the orb to the high ground.
Actually able to reset and get away. That looked a bit scary there from the Medusa, but the tombstone, the heals, every ult committed, the rolling thunder 2 to cover. They will keep her alive. And they get the D ward, very nice, and they get themselves that bounty rune. However, I believe G did steal the bounty rune right in front of mellojul, so Mello won't be able to refill his bottle, which kind of stinks, but that tends to happen from time to time. Winstrike immediately back to the mid lane. It's all about these early towers, early objectives you can get versus Medusa, so that you can get into those high grounds to look for her when she's farming jungle. Yeah, this one will be tough for EXTREMUM to defend. Still no pang ult for 5. Coil down for still 20. Yeah, this probably gotta just drop. Yeah, the speed. Minus armor on towers is really nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, we saw this in the other game as well when they had this Winstrike just taking such early objectives. Tower after tower. EXTREMUM, their lineup forced to just continue to try and farm away, and nefrit still holding the top spot. The 3 cores of Winstrike right behind, and Shachlo's game still continue to be very, very slow. Sitting on the same farm as the Snapfire right now.
Yeah, he's really struggling. I'm wondering, like, maybe he just goes for some type of enabling build. Maybe he just goes Solar Crest on Pango to throw it onto Medusa at this point because of how rough the game has gone for him. I'm sure he wants to go for more traditional, but I don't know if anyone else is going to be able to build that Solar, and they absolutely want one. Bottom. chshrct throws out another toxin to slow down the push a little bit and immediately gets out.
And no messing around. Knows the EXTREMUM's on the hunt. Winstrike, they'll look. Maybe they can swing round here. Maybe catch some of EXTREMUM as EXTREMUM start to split up after the tower push.
They are starting to split. Skeletons will scout out at least a couple of those DPs. nefrit is still down here. His whole team bailed him. He's got everybody around.
Uh-oh. He's got the TP, but they've got the TP cancel. nefrit left behind.
What the?
I mean, fully bailed on by his team. And, I mean, what, did he have a team? He did have a TP up, but very slow on this, slow on the retreat. He's left alone.
He really wanted to finish off the tower, I guess, but his team had left like ages ago, like 15 seconds ago. They'd already TP'd out. He heavily overstays.
Oh, that hurts.
That's painful. All this time,
That Medusa.
it's a lot.
That's what the whole line is built around. This Medusa having a good game, so they can't bail on the Medusa like that again. They got to make sure that she's safely getting out of those situations.
Oh, that must feel so bad. Like Shachlo, right? Imagine being in Shachlo's position. You're like, you guys sacrificed me completely, and then my Medusa dies like that. No.
Did I
feel so
feel
bad,
a
but
prick in my joint?
we'll be respawning now. It's gonna give that window. Dyrachyo now has that. Pretty much done. 4K advantage. Like, Roche is gonna be that next big objective that has to be on Winstrike's mind. Probably just waiting to have that comfortable radiance so that they can fight easily around the area if it does come. But that's a concern there for Extremum.
So
They're getting out farmed across the board. Shows himself mid.
Drop the tombstone down, but chshrct sees the out of range. In fact, he's thinking about turning things around, but no, he doesn't want to commit into the tombstone.
Shachlo trying to get the hit.
Oh no! He's very dead for that. Tips coming out as well. They know Shachlo's having a rough one. They want to make sure he knows as well. Rubbing it in with the tips.
Yeah, they're just having to play fully defensive. G's just having to literally run around following the Medusa everywhere he can. He's going for Holy Locket. I actually like this build a lot on Undying. I think it might be one of the better pickups you can, especially with the Doosan in your draft. You can heal up the mana, etc. Amplify his healing too. Yeah, Winstrike continue to apply this pressure, shrink them out. They're just getting so much more farm.
They can't let Nefrit go down again.
No. Like one more death and it might feel like the game. Very sad.
This already feels kind of rough. Does he have to do this? He's going for the Manta into the BKB, having to get both of them when you're sort of this 4-1 lineup. He still has to do this?
Oh, gee. I mean, they're going to have no damage if he does this, but maybe feeling he has to counter the Toxin and the Viper, but they find the Wraith alone.
He's got back up on his way over. See if Winstrike can turn this around. Just going to put the Stone Gaze. Kisses coming in from the side. Coils down onto Wraith King. G stepping up towards dyrachyo. Nefrit focusing the Viper that bring down chshrct. G getting low shots. Won't quite get him. G will actually live.
Okay.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
See if they can catch any more.
Nice. Snowballs off the creep.
And they're still going for him. Actually, missed quite a few spells there, but they won't miss the finger. As Chu will seal the deal.
Secures his Blink Dagger with that kill too. Nice fight there from Extremum. Great positioning, and yeah, Winstrike just unable to. They wanted to help the Wraith King. They at least bailed him out, but it cost them good life around that area.
See a jump forward here as Mello. Oh, Cookie won't quite get him. Mello's out.
A full Solar Crest on Panto though. At quite an early time, 18 minutes for the 5 position. I say 5 position, but he's actually way ahead of his cost counterpart.
Precious bounty.
And on par with the 3 of Extremum at the moment.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
He's definitely having a great time. Now, they probably feel pretty powerful. Tombstone still, I mean, Tombstone's available, but they can now secure this area, get rid of some of these wards. And now, Roche. The tag team, they just used a little shutdown punch, but they've got Solar Press.
And the cooldown, you know, just up in a few seconds.
Yep. Here we go. Look at that nice wave over.
They just can't.
They can't make it in time.
No, not at all. They're smoking up, but it's too late. Aegis in the hands of Rebel.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Extremum, and they're still moving Nefrit in on the front lines.
Thinking about this, Chew.
Get this Cookie into the snowball. They're able to dodge the rolling thunder, get them down into the river. Dreamcall will get laid down onto the Miller jumping in. Nefrit has got the damage to take them down. He's out with the Stone Gaze, looking towards yamich. Yamich will fall. Bring him down. Now looking towards chshrct. chshrct also to dies. They take the 2 of them. Jump forward from Relball though as he's in onto G. Takes out the Undying. And look at this dyrachyo running straight towards the Medusa. But Nefrit's got back up at Chew. Kisses start to come out, but Nefrit's already out of the... And he's safely away. So Extremum, they'll take a good trade. Get out despite not being the team with the Aegis.
Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I'm watching Panto in the fights. He's immediately... Tombstone gets dropped. He's going for it with the little shredder. It's almost getting taken out.
Or Extremum. They're going to still try and find something out of this, maybe Shachlo. Should
Can he
be.
run?
He's got a stun. It is up before the swashbuckle is. Tries to jump up to the high ground, but ooh, makes it with the swashbuckle, but the snowball will be there to follow.
Grow that skeleton to maturity for me.
Some more kills for dyrachyo. Continues to stay up there at the top. This Radiance will be able to keep on par with the farm of nefrit.
Yep, and he's going to naturally just build into a halberd, the best item in the game that you can build versus Medusa at all stages. Just, of course, that so good versus these ranged carries, especially like Dusa. That's going to be a very nice pickup. Going to help him out too. Benefits those Wraith things. He strengthens us so much. As we see also, Rebel almost has his Aghanim's too. So that's going to be extremely disruptive in these fights. The Puck has gone for the full aggressive build. Blink and that Witchman just die. G also will just die.
And out to the high ground, Rebel. He's caught the line as well. He's found you.
Okay. Oh, kind of got handed to him. And that's the X. So Puck, no defensive item versus an Ag Void Spirit. That's not going to be easy for Mello to play around. Same thing for the Pango, honestly. Like, he does have the 20-minute mark, so he has the shard where he can buy it, and he can play around that to, like, dodge out maybe the silences. But these double silences are going to be really impactful this early on versus EXTREMUM.
Yeah, 6k lead right now for Winstrike. Farm is still there.
And he full committed. Just, by the way, he went full BKB Manta, so he's
Fully defensive.
It's going to take some time. It's going to take that next big item. It really feels like it's going to have to be a big one, like Rapier status. It's starting to feel, but... I
mean, I'd hope so, but he's not going to do that, I don't think. I'd love to see it.
A lot when he's played it with this team, though. When they used to pick the Medusa a lot, they went for the timings.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, as you said, if you're going to go this defensive, you're definitely looking to protect some sort of a big item, and you know what better would that be than a Rapier? We can always dream, we can always hope.
Very aggressive coil, and the whole Winstrike team is here now.
Well, they got to run extremely.
They got to run.
And jumps in straight away on a G. G's gone. Take down the tombstone, maybe not, because a good rolling thunder cuts it for Chester as well as the stone gaze. And committing him with the BKB, they'll turn over towards Panto, take down the Snapfire. Relbull will finish off the tombstone, get the plus 200 gold. Now to jump forward over towards Shachlo. He's already used the swashbuckle, they've got the control with the Rod of Atos. Winstrike will still come out on top as they take down 2 and only lose their Snapfire.
I can't believe they only lost the one hero, actually. They all just like fully reset away with almost full HP. The Stone Gaze and the Pango ult was cute to try, but yeah, the coil was used just way too aggressive, way too early for Mel. Has he queued it up yet? I feel like I really feel like
you feel like yes.
Game.
Yeah. I think you're right as well.
Benefit.
If you're going for
it's better in a way too. More damage. Not the true strike, unfortunately. There is a Radiance, but he's got BKB.
Exactly,
so.
Exactly. If there is an evasion, yeah.
Too.
If you're not missing attacks, it's better.
Is under attack.
It just really feels like it. There's control that is coming out, like the annoying zombie slow, the Pango roll coming in and all that, but their damage is just negligible. See, is dyrachyo now working on this tower. They're actually going to bring the Deuce up here. Stone Gaze up in 10. Aegis has now been reclaimed. Thinking about it.
Dire's middle tower is
Not wanting to
attack.
blow the coil there to take him down the once.
They forced everybody up here. The whole map is now kind of open, Drake, depending on how they want to take the fight. They still have the high ground. They still have the wards here, too. It's G. Shoot.
No, he's in. Yamich. He's going to get the jump straight away onto the line. Choose tag. Over the side, they're trying to control Chesney and Cat. They've got him with the coil stamp, so they will take him down. Buyback comes out for chshrct, getting a good angle with the Rolling Thunder over towards both the two of them, Relbull. And, of course, the Wraith King, but Relbull's now at the back lines. Tubor back for this. He's going to be able to live with the stick charge. Yamich, he wants to make sure that he goes down again. They're rolling straight in, but the silence is out. Big kisses coming in from the side. And will kill Yamich for that deep, aggressive dive. See what nefrit's able to turn towards Cookie in. Jump forward over towards Shachlo. Shachlo, he's got the stick charges. He's out to the side with the swashbuckle. Shachlo still alive, but he's burning to the radiance. Shield crash over the high ground. Shachlo will live as he gets away. Dyrachyo with the armor toggle, keeping himself alive long enough to have that reincarnation ready for a potential turnaround, but the buyback comes out from Mello. With the Hex onto the Wraith King, BKB popped by nefrit as he commits over towards him. The burn from Dyrachyo ends up killing off G. And over to the side, Shachlo has he got the damage to take him down. Relbull's still alive, another step to the side, but the swashbuckle it misses. Relbull, he's actually able to get away. And Shachlo, has he got anything more? Jumps in. Oh, he's not got him. He's out. Relbull's away there with the TP.
Oh my god, and Dyrachyo just takes the long walk away. chshrct respawns, gets the force snap, and he's able to get out as well. And that was, EXTREMUM did such a good job actually kiting around that fight, even with the buybacks, but now those buybacks hurt. I think it was what, both? Was it Chu and Mello that bought back? Or?
It was Chu bought back,
it was, right? So,
and Mello did as well at the end of it.
So that, yeah, economy damage for sure. Still haven't seen nefrit queue it up, and there it is. Man, the rapier, it's been queued.
I mean,
recognizing he needs it.
I think he always wanted to. Maybe the team wasn't totally on board. So, you know, he was just going to hold on to the goal, wait for another bad team fight, then just go, look guys, we need the rapier. Let me do it. And they're like, all right, go for it.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's the only way. You're going BKB Manta in this 4 protect 1 lineup. You know, if you, rapier or bust, you know, this is what you've got to go.
Agreed. Yamich, his courier just walks in and dies. Send himself something over the tower. They kill it. Let's kill it. And EXTREMUM, they're actually looking.
They're trying to fight once they have this 4,500 gold uninvested on the DotA. Send down onto the high ground. Now open things up onto the Wraith King. And they'll take it down very quickly here at once. That's what I said, that he's doing some nice armlet toggling here, Dyrachyo. As he'll finally fall over to the side. Relbull gets the jump onto the back lines, chews out for a minute. BKB and Stone Gaze being used pretty early here by nefrit. As nefrit's now got to run, Relbull might actually have the control. Can he find him? Oh, the Duke's actually nefrit. He's going to be moving in a way that Relbull's actually not going to have track of them. So nefrit will get out of there. He's got to get this rapier finished.
He does. He has so much. That's the difference. Is not 9k gold.
No,
it's like 14k. He's holding all that gold, maybe even higher than that. As they looked for that fight onto the high ground with the tombstone, but it dies fast. Tombstone. There's vision there, and there's a snapfire. You just like 6-hit it. You kill it almost instantly in these fights. I've been watching him almost every time from Panto going for it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now forced back in their base.
Oh, they're gonna jump! They're gonna jump! They're gonna make the jump straight on the Medusa. They've got him! He's out for 75, no buyback. A beautiful ward in the jump there from yamich as he sped up on the relic, meaning that there is not the goal for buyback here.
And he didn't have his mana shield on. He actually toggled it on.
Oh, he didn't!
For that moment. Oh! And a tombstone drop, so he'll clean that one up.
Oh no!
Back. He'll go through for 70 seconds.
I mean, even if he did have the mana shield on, he didn't have BKB or Stone Gaze, so probably would have died anyway, but still, that's gotta hurt. Rag's gone. And they might just be able to take a second set here. Winstrike heading straight to the top. I mean, it's such a quick heads-up play there with that Warden and willingness to jump, knowing they could get away with it.
Yeah, so just now the whole game is just completely broken. Poor Medusa, not even gonna get the hopes to get that rapier online. It seems like Winstrike. Very commanding jump. They have a big lead now, finally.
Yeah, brilliant move.
Which it's felt like they've had for some time, but this one now feels like, man, EXTREMUM just can't kill anybody.
We'll see it again here. Straight in and just so much damage, as you said, especially if you haven't got your mana shield on. Just evaporates in an instant. Let's see. See if he can still get the rapier on before the game end. So we've got a tier 2 down bottom.
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll have it right.
He'll have it.
His next 2 creep waves or so, he'll have it. So at least we'll get to see the power of it.
Yeah.
He also took a talent that I don't see most people take anymore. He took the -2 Vision Snake rather than the Stone Gaze duration. I always see the Stone Gaze now because you can get the double, the double stone on people. But yeah, I didn't think he's going to be having the chance to cast so many anyway. But it's not that big a deal anyway.
Oh.
70 gold.
Oh, and they're so close as well. It's a spooky area of the map for EXTREMUM.
He's got it. He's coming.
Has he got? He's got it. Alright, there we go. Let's see how much of a difference this makes. Or if they'll still be able to get the jump and burst in before he can put the BKB in the stun gate.
They also are about to have another halberd on Winstrike, so there's going to be a lot of different ways to trip up this Medusa also when she uses it.
Oh, can they get the jump?
Can they do it?
Shachlo.
Shachlo's in.
Ah, but they're already backing off. She's going to start on Roshan here, dyrachyo. I mean,
might as well.
Yeah.
Good vision, great vision in the area. Now they still have that ward in the high ground where the tombstone was with all those 3 sentries.
Oh, they see them, yeah.
They see the information. They see everything.
Can they get in the pit? Roshan's low. Nefrit, is he going to be able to get in there? He's trying to move over the stone gate, but Roshan's already gone down there. Pick up the aegis on Relbul. Nefrit moving in, but Relbul, he's up to the side. Just to stimulate, buys him some time. dyrachyo getting disarmed. Nefrit, will he have the damage to take him down? The watch Nefrit's having to back off. The BKB comes to an end. They're moving in, they're cooking in on top of the Medusa. Yamich jumping in as well, helping dyrachyo do the damage to take down the Medusa. As Nefrit's down, Rapier hits the deck, picked up by dyrachyo. As this will be it. GG, it's called. As they have one shot there with the Rapier, and it's just not nearly close enough at all. Winstrike, after a tough game 2 that EXTREMUM were able to turn on his head. Game 3, they hit back nice and hard again. You know, EXTREMUM trying to hold on around this Medusa, but it was all just a little bit too much, that the power that Winstrike had building up for them this game.
Yeah, and they took all the objectives early. That's the biggest thing I saw. You know, this Snapfire 5 position enabling people to